Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Stien, and I'm playing Agrarian Skies again. The first thing I wanted to do is, the first thing I want to do is show you this little contraption which I've made. I sifted quite a bit of gravel. I've just been converting the iron and gold straight away. That's already done off camera. But I thought I'd show you my setup. Pretty much I've got two autonomous activators. One has hammers. For this one I've just put it on use first slot only, and I manually come in and swap these out. So as you can see, this one's got fortune 3, unbreaking 3 and efficiency 4, which is pretty cool. And then this one is just set to right click mode, and that's where the gravels and such go in. So on top of that I have a precision export bus, and this is set to all of the gravels except for nickel. I've got plenty of ferrous, I really don't need any more. If we have a look, I've got 7,000 ingots and 344 blocks, so I've got more than plenty. So I've gone pretty much, let me just turn this music down a little bit, it's quite loud in my ear. Pretty much the same setup as my sifter. I've gone back to sifting dust again. Now the dust works incredibly well. That just gets exported straight into my high oven, gets melted up in here and ends up in my deep tank, which I showed you last time in the bonus episode if you've seen that. And then it gets into this deep tank, as I've said, comes out of this pipe, and then I've filtered each one so that it will go into its respective basin, so lead, etc. But now gravel, as it is, gravel ore will not go into the high oven. It will go in there but it won't melt. So you need to convert the gravel ore into dust. So this is how I do it. As I said, let me set it up running. I turned it off because it's going to get overloaded pretty quickly, so I've got far too many in there. If I just set it to always active, as you can see it's filling up with gravel ore. It's getting placed down and then broken. The vacuum hopper sucks it up and it goes into this chest. So if you can see, the crushed tin ore is getting taken from this chest into the auto packer, which is dumping it out into this chest here. And this chest has two pipes, one going out and one going back in. Now I've set this one to come back in as an overflow, but I'll talk about that in a moment. So then we end up, as you saw there, with gravel, with crushed blocks. They come along this pipe and they get fed back into the autonomous activator in here, tin or sand. And I've just got these set to round robin. Could put them on random. Round robin sounds fair enough to me. We're getting a lot of tin ore. So then I've set up two filters. I've set one filter to the autonomous activator, which will only accept this is blacklisting dusts, so no dust ore will go into the autonomous activator. The dust ore is whitelisted into the interface. So once we're still on gravel here, but once it starts crushing the sand will turn into pulverized ores, respectively copper, aluminium, etc. Once I have 4 or more, they get processed by the auto packer, dumped in this chest, and then that chest pushes the ore dust out, which goes into the interface, back into the system, and automatically goes straight back into the high oven, ready to be smelted down, which is pretty cool. Now, what happens, eventually this thing fills up, and as you can see, it's mainly tin. I haven't got too much stuff left to process with the graveler. I do have, altogether over 1,000 gravel ore, but that's okay. So that all gets mashed down. As you can see, it goes into different piles, so sometimes you just want to come and press your little Z to sort it, and then they'll get, as I said, turned back into blocks. So then the sand will come back through into the autonomous activator. That eventually gets put back, smashed, and sent into here. Now when the autonomous activator is full, like it is now, when this has lots of different ores in, you know, now it's only got the tin really and the silver. So as you can see, there's no space for silver sand. So you'll probably see the silver sand here. It's just looping back around here, because otherwise this item duct, the output item duct, gets stuffed, and we don't want that to get stuffed because that blocks the whole system up, and you don't want your ores getting deleted or anything. So just put an input on dense mode so that whenever it tries to output that silver or sand, it checks and says, okay, we can't send it to the autonomous activator, we can't send it to the interface, but we can send it to this, and it will just cycle around until there's a space. As soon as there's a space in the autonomous activator, in fact, if I just top these up, one of these will get used. Oh, there we go, I've messed everything up now. Okay, we'll just put that back in the system. But as you can see, that's how that works. It's a pretty easy setup. An auto packager, an energy cell, 2 chests, a vacuum hopper, 2 autonomous activators, probably 15 bits of item ducts, and a few cables, and a precision export bus. But you don't need to worry about exporting the sand unless you're actually sifting the sand. But I never sift sand anymore, just dust mainly, and occasionally, as you can see, I had loads of gravel, so I sifted a load of gravel. I think I did about 12,000 gravel altogether. Just while we're on the subject of sifting gravel, as you can see, I set another input to this chest here, just to filter out the flint and the apatite. And then also in here I've got these few things that are getting filtered out, so that they don't clog up this chest, because otherwise this chest will end up getting clogged up and it will back up the whole system, and we don't want that. So then there is one more key part to this setup. As you can see over here, what I have is an auto enchanter being fed by a hopper. You can feed it any old how you like. You could just pump items in. I've got an item duct with a pneumatic server pumping the items out, and yeah, I just dump in a load of diamond hammers, and as you can see, most of them end up with silk touch. So silk touch, silk touch, silk touch, silk touch, and we've got efficiency 4, fortune 3 over, which is pretty cool. So then if I just wanted to get a few more hammers ready, I mean, if I search in here from hammers, see, I've still got 5 fortune 3 hammers, which is good enough for me. But if I want more, I've got plenty of diamonds, so many diamonds. You don't have to use diamonds, you can use stone ones. Oh, I just took one, I wanted 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 6 because one will go in straight away. You can use iron hammers, gold hammers, whatever, wooden hammers even, but they're a little bit slow for my liking. So then I just pop these in the hopper, and then I can forget about them, and they will end up in this chest. Let's just swap these about so I can see, so that all the ones after the one just took a little bit of damage, that took damage because I took the silk touch off it. I've just been putting, there's a couple of extra hammers there, so that had efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 and silk touch, so I just tore them off. and that way you can then end up with a load of hammers, and you could put 9 different hammers in here, you know, if they've all got fortune 3, and then you can change this to, you know, randomly used slot, and then that way, I mean, this has 1500 durability, but I think it uses 2 durability every time it actually takes durability damage, so you only get, you know, 750, maybe 800 uses, you know, and I've probably got that in tin. Once you process the tin or gravel and the sand, there's probably 800 uses. So resources, we ain't doing too bad on resources, but we're still not doing good enough. If we have a look at our gold, we've got 10k nuggets, 400 blocks and 1000 ingots. It's not too bad. I went ahead, my gold production just wasn't fast enough. I need so much gold. So now I've got 24, pretty sure it's 24 beehives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 24, all with the auric bees. And they are producing quite a lot of gold actually. And as well, if you take a look here, there is no more mob tower. I got the cursed earth as a reward from one of the quests that we did, so I will set up a cursed earth grinder because it's just easier. I don't have to wait about for mobs to drop. I can just put the cursed earth down, put a few grinders in a room, and we'll be back producing loads of lovely mob essence. But we've got 18,000 kilobuckets, or 18 kilobuckets, so 18,000 buckets of mob essence. We're actually ready to hand in 2 quests. One is the sticky pistons, and I'm not sure when this crafted, but we finished crafting the 16 mega storage, so let's just hand these 2 quests in. I think they're both in for the hoarding. We have even more storage, manually submit that, we get 1 back. A reward bag, 2 full hearts, which is pretty cool. And mechanical madness, manually submit those, and we just get a reward bag for that one. So that's pretty cool. We are now 76% complete on for the hoarding. So I've got an epic and a greater bag. Let's check these out. 4 orange saplings, well, that's pretty cool. And 16 gold ore. I'll just bung these straight in here, why not? They'll melt down. Let's just take over 4 spots in there so that they can melt down nice and quick. Okay, I'm gonna get all of these rewards and put them in my system. They've been sitting here for a while. I've been using the flux infused pickaxe because it's got fortune 5. I'm gonna do a test, and I'll probably do it off camera, but I've got so many diamonds now. 384 diamond ore. So I'm gonna do a stack with a fortune 3 pickaxe and a stack with that fortune 5 pickaxe and see if there is much of a difference in the amount of diamonds we end up with. I'm not sure whether it'll actually work as a fortune 5, but you never know. If it does, then it's well worth breaking them down. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Storage. We only got 1, 2, 3 of those. Why did you stop? I'm not sure why that stopped. See if we can get this going again. Sometimes it's just a case of resetting the machine. I really don't know why. Slightly annoying. Yeah, it got stuck. So hopefully that should just carry on now. I went ahead also off camera. I crafted all the different wand cores. So now we are ready. I've got all my aspects ready. Don't need the salad rings. So we need, yeah, we go down the side. I'm not sure if the order matters. It probably probably does, but never mind. I'm just going to go ahead and pop these around the side. I'm sure as long as it has access to them, you know, it'll be happy enough. And last one, blazing rod. These were really easy to make. It's just a Salis Mundus, a different coloured shard for a different core, and you know, a little bit of essentia, not too much. It's easy enough. Okay, so we've got all the different parts here for the... Oh yeah, let's get our wand for the primal staff. I think it's called the primal staff. Is that the right one? We'll see. So I've got 32. I'm not sure if they're too far away there. They shouldn't be. Oh no, they can use it. Now I'm hoping that nothing goes wrong. This is a very, very unstable infusion. It's just finished with the air now. So I'm going to pause when this is finished doing. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, it's just finished sucking up all the essentia, and now it's taking the items. It's just taking the last few here. Boom, not a problem. It didn't even electrocute me, nothing. So if you just want to have a look at my setup, I do have a hell of a lot of zombie heads. I don't think it matters what you use. You can use crystal clusters, you know, or whatever you like. Zombie heads. Zombie heads, I think I just had so many of them, I thought, well, why not? They don't cost me anything to craft, they're all free. And the end result is a staff core of the primal, which is awesome, if you ask me. Let's just check this. You're a wizard, Steve. Epic Formic Power. So we're going to get a reward bag, 3 green hearts, and a full red heart, which is pretty cool. As I said, that is You're a Wizard, Steve complete. We've just got these magnets. I did make, I think, 2 magnets off camera, but I ran out of lots of stuff. Let's check our reward bag, see what we got. We get to keep our staff core, the primal. I'm pretty sure that is as is, it doesn't need anything else. So we should, I think, maybe be able to put that in the one charging. No? Can we charge it up? I have no idea. I'll figure out what we do with this later. I'm not too sure at all. Pretty much a noob when it comes to Formcraft. Oh wow, we have a legendary reward bag. Let's open this bad boy. Oh, 4 runes of sacrifice, that's not too bad. We're going to need a load of them anyway. So, I think what I'll do is I'll just get these magnets going actually, see if we can get any made. We have 1 full level 8 magnet. Let's finish making the second one. I had one that was half crafted before, but I think I ran out of blaze powder that time. Yeah, we just need 1 more. There we go, that's done. So now we have, altogether I think we've got 3 magnets. So we've got 2 level 8 magnets, the 3rd one here. Let's try and make 1 more. Get that rolling. I mean, that'll take a few minutes to craft anyway. Even if I have all of the stuff, it'll still take a little while. But I think while we're here, we should change these 10k gold, because that should be about 1,000 ingots. Come on, give me them, gimme. Takes a little while, see, 1,400 left. Get in there. Few more. But yeah, I'm going to keep these running for a while now. Let's see, do we got any stone? Okay, that'll do. In fact, I'm going to put the runes of sacrifice, the green hearts away. Just put a couple of these storages in here. We're going to put the 16M in there as well. Okay, so the setup I've got for next time's quest. I've just got this little room with my auto spawner spawning villagers connected to this tesseract, which is turned off. This switch controls that tesseract, which feeds the spawner with mob essence and power, and that gets brought down into this blood altar, where I just either stab the crap out of them, or you can see these runes here, these ritual stones I should say, they're all hooked up to the Well of Suffering, which I can turn on and off from the underneath, from just down here. So if I let's get that rolling, let's get a few villagers going. Like I said, I've got a trading station here, just so you can see if there's any villagers quite there. But I want to take out my blood orb. I want to get this guy rolling. They really are quite noisy. Let's see if we can turn them down just for a moment. Get them right down. That's it. I don't know if they're going to come across loud on YouTube, but they're definitely coming across loud in my headphones. We've got our sigil here. So as you can see, we've got a max of 19,000. That's filled up really, really quickly. So then I'm just going to put all this stone in here. This is going to get fed into here and turn into reinforced slates. I've just got this set up to filter for reinforced slates, so that when they turn into regular slates they'll stay in there, then they'll turn into reinforced slates and get pulled out. And when they are been and gone and done, we will be able to make 128 runes of sacrifice, 8 runes of self-sacrifice, and 1,000 ritual stones. But I think perhaps if I getting a little bit laggy here now because of all these villagers spawning. But I'm going to take a few of these. I did craft up a few flux infused ingots. I think I did. I set them to craft. Yeah, 250. So we need 2 stacks of sacrifice. So runes of sacrifice. We need another 2 stacks in there. So that should be enough to get the 2 stacks. Do we have the orb in here? Nope. So apprentice blood orb. That should be good to go. If I put this bad boy in there. So we need 2 stacks. 1. What did we run out of? Flux electrum. Oh, maybe I didn't have enough. Okay, so we will need to make no, another 4 stacks, won't we? We'll let them ones craft up. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do that on camera now. But I think we've had a pretty productive... I've been making, just messing about with blood magic alchemy. It's not difficult, but it's certainly not easy. Just been seeing what I can make. I think we'll discuss this next episode though, because it's quite involved. I'll show you the few steps. I mean, you can set up a ritual to automate all of this, but to be honest with you, I mean, I've just got the 10 red hearts on, you know. I haven't got any more than that on. But I've got, you know, I could have another 6 hearts there. I've got 21 miniature red hearts, so that's enough for 10 yellows and 10 reds. If we go to heart, so yellow heart is just surround it with glowstone. the heart canister, 2 invar, an empty canister and a yellow heart. So that's 10 of the red hearts. Could have that full health. The green hearts is just surrounded by emeralds and 2 eyes of ender. You know, so these are real easy things. At this point, I have more than enough opportunity to make, you know, full health, which kind of makes a lot of these, is the point I'm getting to, it kind of makes a lot of these potions not really worth having too many of, because once you have one potion, you know, I made these standard filling agent. I think they fill up 4 uses on your flask, so even once you've finished drinking all 8 swigs, you just put it back in with 2 of these, you know, and it's full up again. So you don't really need a great big automated system. You know, I've got 3 oh, there's my magician's blood orb. Let's take these out of here. I should have 2 more masters, because we don't need them. We need them, but not now. So let's just put them all back in here. If I check in my system, you know, I've got 700,000 life points. They are going up and down. I don't know why. I haven't got an orb in there, have I? No. See, now they've turned to slates, if you can see. And then these slates eventually will turn into reinforced slates. But the slates, each one takes 1,000 life points, and each reinforced slate takes 2,000 life points. So for one reinforced slate, it's 3,000 life points, which is about 190k LP per stack. But with a Well of Suffering up there, as you saw, you know, we've still got loads of blood in the altar, even though they're being crafted. You know, we're still pretty much full on there. And you can just check in here for the deals before they die if you want to buy mana beans or, you know, proven frames. And you can always just turn off the Well of Suffering and manually just kill them with your sacrificial dagger or your dagger of sacrifice. I forget what its name is. But you can just go ahead and do that. Let's just check on our gravel smasher before we go. Okay, so he looks to be doing a few different types now, which is cool. What you'll want to do is you'll want to come and check this chest. Sometimes you'll have blocks in here. If you do, that means that your hammer's run out. I mean, our hammer, we've still got, you know, 934 durability, so we've got a ways to go with that yet. And as you can see, these ore sands are just cycling back around, which will slow down the dust a little bit. The dust should hopefully end up getting sucked out, but it's just because I had so much gravel built up. Let's see how we are doing on gravel. Well, the nickel's not going to get done, and as soon as the copper's done, then that's pretty much all of the stuff emptied out of my system. And once that's done, you know, it's going to start smashing these sands up. If I'm honest, I'm not really too worried about all of these ones. I just wanted to put them on today to show in my video. I'm only interested in iron and gold, if I'm honest. Everything else doesn't matter to me metal wise at the moment. You know, I've got nearly 4,000 iron at the moment. See how this magnet's getting on. Oh, we are missing nether quartz. Are we really? Yep, 1 nether quartz. Okay, so I'm going to need to get a load of soul sand sifted. I pretty much thought I was going to run out of stuff, if I'm honest. Do I have any other quartz? Certus quartz. Nope. Okay, well that seems we've opened all the reward bags. So next episode we will make the ritual stones and the runes of sacrifice. they're just doing now. We've got a new quest. I'm not sure what essentially these are, but I'll just do one of everything until I find out what they are, and then I'll show on camera what they are and how to get them. They're pretty easy. Oh, what is this? Matables. Condenser into matables for ammunition. Okay, that's another new quest. I'm going to have to read into that. I'm not sure. Well, I'll probably just dump all my nether quartz in there. That'll do. Monster Hunter. I killed the hellfish kind of by accident, and still need to do 2 more ghasts. They're easy enough though, so I'll get that quest complete as well. So we've still got a few more quests to do. Like I said, I'm not even gonna do one quest on the end or bragging rights until everything else is done. Bees and trees is just waiting for resources for the magnets. You can get magnets as rewards from quests, so I'm kind of hoping that if I can finish a few more quests, because we've still got quite a lot to do in for the hoarding. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more quests that we can do, and then we've got the cobble gen. Oh, I haven't sorted out the slimy. That'll be easy. I've got the have I got any gelatinous? No. But I do have a blue slime in a safari net and a green slime in a safari net, so that one's easy enough. So we do have 7 or 8 quests that we can still do. And then the cobblestone, we're not doing bad on cobblestone. Let's just take one of them, get this rolling again. I'll show you where I'm up to on the cobblestone. Let's just get that back exporting out to there. You doing your job? Good boy. Okay, so we have got 2 septuple, which is 9.4 million, and then we've got another 2.5 million sitting there. So we're not doing too bad. I've got 1 million in the system. I'm probably approaching 2 million 2 million, 10 million maybe. Oh, I'm way over 10 million. I don't know. So we're about a quarter of the way there anyway. I think as much as I do like this system, it's just going to take forever. I thought about it. Probably just going to tear that down. I'll keep moving in the nether, my quarry there, and I'll just dig the dirt out, because 8 leaves make 1 dirt. So I've got 100,000 leaves. So if I had 80,000 leaves, that would do 1,000 dirt. No, that would do 80,000 dirt. No, that would, yeah, 10,000 dirt. Maths on camera. Okay, so pretty much I need so many leaves. It's just pointless. It really is. I'm a third of the way. It's going to take a while to dig it out in the nether, but I'll just do it manually. This is a nice system. I've got two tree farms running. I haven't got fertilizer being sent there or anything like that. I could send fertilizer to this one, I guess. But it's just not worth. It's just not worth it. I don't think. The amount of time I'm going to wait and the amount of lag which this machine creates, it's just not worth it. So I'm going to destroy all of this. Next episode it will be gone. So yeah, we've got plenty of stuff left to do. The bees. Do you remember we emptied out the bees? Let's have a look at the gold nuggets just before we go. There's been a couple of minutes and we're back up to 600 gold nuggets. They do go pretty quick. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, yeah, maybe subscribe, leave me a like. I love your comments. As I said, I built this machine for CX events, CX craft. I built this for you, just to show you what I would do if I did need to sort out gravel. But as I said, I've got plenty of diamonds and everything else, so it was mainly just a dust so that I could get the Certus quartz yeah, the Certus quartz for the 16M quest. But the gravel, using a fortune hammer, we end up with so much more materials. So that is a worthwhile system. The earlier you can get this going, you know, the auto packager, you know, it makes it more valuable. At this point in the game, it's not too valuable. Like I said, I can just sift dust and put dust straight into the high oven, and you can't put gravel in the high oven. So if you've got this system set up, you know, look at all this material I've got just waiting to go. Ore dust, that'll go. Let's take these manually, just the ore dusts, because otherwise they're just going to clog things up for a little while. So we get them in there. Okay guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, until next time, bye bye.